What's up, guys? NTL on Dad here with part 1 to what if Luffy was an Uchiha. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment what you think about the video. And also, if you're interested in joining the NTL clan, the link will be in the description. And I also know that I haven't been active, but in the past few days I've been busy and been doing a lot of things. So, yeah, with that being said, roll the intro. As Luffy and Garp were currently sparring, Garp had threw a right hook, but Luffy managed to dodge. He had kicked Garp in the side, but this didn't do any damage to Garp. Garp had tried to pick Luffy up, but Luffy jumped back as he had rushed at Garp. He had kicked Garp in his chest as Garp was sent back a little bit. He had realized that Luffy had got stronger than what he remembered. You gotten stronger, I see, Luffy. Of course I have, old man. As they both continued to spar. 30 minutes had passed with constant fighting, but eventually Luffy had ran out of stamina as he had gave up. After that, Garp had went inside as Luffy continued to train. About an hour had passed of Luffy training as he was currently sweating and on the brink of exhaustion. He was called in by Garp. Luffy had grabbed his water bottle as he had went in with a towel over his neck as he was drinking the water. He opened his mouth as he said, "Yeah, Grandpa, as Garp had said, it's something I have to tell you." "Yeah, what is it?" "It's about your father." Luffy remembered about 2 years back about Garp talking about his dad, but he didn't mention much. He doesn't even remember his name. "Yeah, what about him?" "As you know, his name is Monkey D. Dragon." Luffy just nodded, acting like he remembered, but in reality he didn't at all. After that, Garp had started to explain how he was a supreme commander and was a part of the Revolution Army who tried to overthrow the government. Luffy was kind of shocked at first, but was kind of happy that his dad seemed strong. Garp could see this on Luffy's face as he had punched Luffy in the head. It's nothing to be happy about. You should never want to go against the world government. We own 170 countries. There's not a single pirate out there that could challenge the world government and survive. Said, I doubt that. But okay, Luffy said. Garp tried to punch Luffy again, but Luffy had just jumped back as he said, I'm going to go get some food. Garp had said, okay. Luffy had, after that, got dressed and had left to go get food. Luffy was currently in Foolish Village, where he went to go visit. Luffy was currently in Foolish Village, where he went to go to a grocery store. He had went in to see that the grocery store was being robbed of its money. Luffy had said, hey, get away from him. As 3 of the bandits had turned around and said, or what, kid? What are you going to do? He said, I'll show you what I'm going to do. As he had rushed at the bandits. One of the bandits had swords in their hand as they all slashed Luffy. Even though Luffy was strong, he couldn't take on 3 full adults with swords. They tried to slash, but Luffy managed to dodge one of them, but 2 of the slashes that hit him. One had cut his right eye, and the other had cut his cheek. Luffy had only one eye, and even then his vision was blurry. What was on him? Swords, he said. Oh, nothing. You're just going to be taking a nap. Luffy had fell asleep as he had woken up. He was currently being held by one of the bandits, as the bandits had said, "This is what you get for messing with us," as he had kicked Luffy. Luffy had said, "Please, let me go," as they said no. They started to beat on Luffy, but something in Luffy has unlocked. His eyes had shifted as it was blood red with one black tomoe in each eye. Everything seemed to slow down as Luffy had looked at the bandit. His sword slash was like it was in slow motion, as he had easily got up and dodged it. Using this newfound power of his, he managed to eventually defeat the bandits and go back with Garp. He had explained to Garp that he had unlocked a strange ability. Garp had said, "Is that so?" Luffy had said, "Yeah." Garp and Luffy talked about it, as Garp was extremely worried for Luffy and what had happened. After that, Garp had tried to go find the bandits that kidnapped Luffy, but Luffy stopped him and told him he already defeated them and they wouldn't be messing with anybody no more. Garp at that point smiled at Luffy and told him to get cleaned up and go to sleep after he ate. Luffy, after washing up, eating, he had fell asleep. He was dreaming about something. It had made him sweat. He was currently dreaming as he had suddenly woke up in a place. "Where am I?" he said. As he had looked around, he had seen a man in front of him. Who are you?" "My name is Sasuke Uchiha." Sasuke Uchiha? Who are you and what do you want from me?" Sasuke just looked at him like he was a retard. He just told him his name. Sasuke said, "I just told you my name, you idiot." As Luffy just like, yeah, he probably knew Uchiha, but it's still Luffy. But as Sasuke has said, "I'm here to teach you about your clan, powers, and train you." Powers, clan? What are you talking about? The Uchiha clan. My name isn't Uchiha though. Of course it isn't, because you were given the name of your father. But your mother's last name was Uchiha. Okay? What does this have to do with anything? Well, let me explain. The Uchiha clan is a clan that was massacred a long, long time ago. There was only a few survivors. Actually, there was only me as a survivor. I eventually got married to my wife, and we had my daughter, Sarita. And she went on to have kids, and it went down through the generations. Eventually, devil fruit had came around, and our clan was forever forgotten. No one spoke about our clans. And as of now, I don't know anyone in the world who knows of the Uchiha clan. Luffy just stared at him. I know you're lying. You don't have to believe me. That's your choice. But that strange ability of yours was the power of the Sharingan. The Sharingan? What is that? It is a dojutsu of the Uchiha clan. I'll explain the whole dojutsu thing, but for now, let's talk about the Sharingan. The Sharingan has multiple abilities. There's first, it starts off with the one Tomoe, and that's what you have. The one Tomoe, you can see people's attacks in slow motion. But just because you can see people attacks in slow motion doesn't mean you're invincible. This is only for mostly weaker opponents who's not very fast. Use this on a person with like speed, well, it's really no use. The second Tomoe ability is to use Genjutsu. Genjutsu is sort of like hypnosis, but I say better. And the third Tomoe is all of those, including being able to copy people's jutsu. I don't even know if I went in the right order, but I don't even care. It's a video. Those are the three main abilities for the first three Tomoes. Then there's the second stage of the Sharingan, the Mangekyo Sharingan. You can only obtain a Mangekyo Sharingan if you had extreme trauma or seen one of your family members or best friends die. Luffy understood as he nodded. So how are you going to train me if you're in my dreams? Said, well, I'm not in your dreams. I'm in your mindscape. All you have to do is meditate, and eventually you can just pop in here whenever you want to. But that's where I'm going to be ending off. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment what you thought about the video. And also, if you're interested in joining the NTL clan, then the link will be in my description. And also, I'll be more active now because it took me 5 days just to post a video. I'm sorry about that. So, yeah, peace.